All right, welcome to the Throw the Book podcast with Dave,
Sean,
and Jeremy.
It's time to review another children's book, poorly. Today's book, Grey Squirrel Loses It by Cassandra Federman. Gentlemen, opening thoughts.
What's up, guys?
I enjoyed it.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys?
Sorry,
I was just feeling a little squirrely.
Oh my gosh. So the first thing that I really look, I open the whole thing. I look at the front, the back.
Yeah.
And I say, there is something about this ladybug.
Yeah.
And I've got a conspiracy already.
Okay.
About the ladybug.
I'm waiting. And maybe Cassandra will actually answer that.
Maybe.
Because I have a very, very good feeling that she's going to be listening.
Possibly.
And I'll tell you why.
Yeah, go for it.
So let me tell you a little bit of background about her. So she's an illustrator author. She's from Massachusetts. She's been a hand model, wrestler, manatee rescuer, actor, and mystic wood elf. She did a little LARPing.
Nice.
A little LARPing. I like that word. LARPing.
Lightning bolt.
LARPing.
Dave knows.
I feel like the three of us would be in a LARPing.
Oh, dude, there's
sure.
So we're going off on a tangent, but we got to come back to the author. But there's a whole crew that does like medieval Nerf fighting. And oh God, I forget what it's called, but there's a group in Nashville that practice every Sunday for it. And then they go to like these massive medieval battles and they go to tournaments. And I'm like, damn, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I can totally get into it.
Fun. Yeah.
It's like a Ren Fair.
Yeah. I'm on their Discord and they're like, if you ever just want to come and check it out, God. We'll show you how to make your weapons, how to craft your own armor and everything. And I'm like, this is like LARPing in a real
If they don't show me how to craft a potion.
I just feel like it'd be something else I'd spend a lot of money on.
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly.
Basically.
But we haven't gone to it yet. But maybe we should.
I've dressed up as one of the Unsullied from the Game of Thrones.
Nice.
So I put money into like costumes before. And I also have I've done prints too.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I've seen pictures.
That video exists.
I can back that up.
So back to costumes. She's actually worked for DC Comics as well.
Nice.
Which was a dream of hers. The art, her art is very comic book adjacent, if not comic book style art.
Who did the art?
She did the art. She did the art.
She did everything. Awesome. I was going to say I loved. Last time we did Creepy Bear, and I was like blown away by the art, but this was just as fun.
Yeah, it's really good.
I like the way that the grass has that paint stroke effect to it throughout the whole book. And then
the texture.
Yeah, the texture. And then the bushes have kind of like I don't know how she was able to achieve that. Maybe she just like let the brush not have a lot of paint, like 100%. But those little white dots all in there, that's pretty cool.
Nice.
She was a wrestler at one point, which is kind of interesting.
Is she related to Forrest Gump? She's had every job.
Independent wrestling. The indie East Coast wrestling, she was, I can't remember the Madam Moroni, something along those lines. She can correct us on that. But then she got into, her husband got her a membership to the Society of Children's Book Writers and Illustrators, SCBWI, and that's how she got her start in writing children's books. So she does identify as neurodivergent, so I feel like that's basically everyone in this room. We have a podcast, for God's sake. Probably. And if you've listened to more than one of our podcasts, they seem to take turns. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.
All of you, 8 of you listening. Anyway, so yeah, it's a very interesting lady. One of the things that in the book that I want you to open the book up to the very first cover.
By the way, just so you guys know, throughout the episode, I'm going to interject Squirrel Facts.
Squirrel Facts.
We're going to have Squirrel Facts
very good.
throughout the episode. So that's coming.
I'll probably have some of those too.
Yeah, Jeremy has some too. All right, keep it going.
So if you notice, there's kind of a collage in the front. There's a little business card up here. I want to point out the name, Naughty by Nature. Naughty by Nature.
You got to spell it though, because I don't think it's
it's KNOTTY.
There you go.
By Nature. So it's not naughty by nature, but naughty by nature. It's kind of a little Easter egg there.
They should put.
But I also want to point out there's an email here.
Yeah.
So there's an email there, and if you go to the very back cover, that email appears in the very back cover as well.
Mm-hmm.
But
on the tour sheet.
Yeah, I had a sneaky suspicion, so I sent an email to that. I sent an email to that particular address, and lo and behold, the author responded. She responded to my email, and we at Throw the Book Podcast were the first people to send her an email on that email.
That's pretty good.
That's awesome.
She responded, and I told her we had a podcast, and she said she looked forward to listening to it. So, hence why I have a strong suspicion that she is listening right now. So,
we got 2 listeners.
Thank you. We have 2 listeners.
Nice.
There's a pair of them out there. Nice. So actually, I'll read the email she sent. She was very kind. She says, "Hi and congratulations. You are the very first person to shout me out at email at KB Nature Tours. Your podcast sounds like fun, and I can't wait to listen on the 27th. Thanks for reading, reviewing, and for having a great eye for detail." And it made my day. I got to tell you guys, it made my day to get that. That was
nice.
Yeah.
Cassandra, if you're listening, awesome. Thanks.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's
Love
really great. Yeah.
And it's smart to put
stuff.
the email in it. Everything in here is super clever. So
the cleverness continues throughout.
And when I posted about the podcast being released on 27th, she actually reposted that.
Sweet.
So, nice.
Yeah, it's very, very nice. Thank you so much.
Yeah, well, thanks for the shout out.
Yeah, really appreciate that. So, all right.
So you guys want to hear my conspiracy theory?
What's your conspiracy theory?
The ladybug did it.
The ladybug did it.
The ladybug stole the nut.
Either that or the ladybug is the narrator.
You think that?
Now, when you read this, I'm going to jump around quite a bit.
Yeah.
But what was the narrator's voice?
The narrator, I don't know. I think the narrator
was Gandalf from Lord of the Rings, Sir Ian McKellen, and I just heard that voice whenever the narrator was talking, and I'm like, this just adds to this book.
So, can you do?
I can't. None shall pass. I haven't practiced that.
Because I haven't done my Gandalf.
Yeah.
A wizard arrives precisely at the time or something. I don't remember. That's the quote.
Yeah,
he's never late. The wizard's never late.
He arrives at precisely the time he's meant to arrive.
See, I have Bobcat Goldthwait. It's always the narrator, so it's always like, "Welcome to the forest, the temperate deciduous forest." That's always in my head.
Oh man,
I don't know why that.
Oh my god, that's what's in your head all the time.
That would drive me insane.
See, I've said this before. Most people think their internal monologue is like Morgan Freeman minus Bob Goldthwait.
We covered this last time.
Yeah, we did.
I've got Pete Holmes.
I didn't know it was 100% of the time.
Always.
Like he's on that intensity, like a police academy intensity.
Absolutely. Wait, that level of intensity.
Are you reading text messages from your wife?
I am totally. So that's probably some evidence that I'm probably at some level neurodivergent.
Oh my god,
that's my internal monologue.
Okay,
he's saying
we got a squirrel fact. All right, first squirrel fact: girl squirrels can have babies at 6 months old. Babies having babies. That's wild.
But how old? So what's the lifespan of a squirrel though? Like,
you know what?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think it depends because there's so many different species, different types of squirrels. That they all there's the North Carolina. There's like a squirrel in North Carolina that's different. There's like a squirrel that's the size of a dog.
Co-pilot said 8 years.
Okay. I did. What's the lifespan of a gray squirrel? And
usually 6 months because they get hit by cars a lot.
Oh man, what does it say?
So gray squirrels typically live for 1 to 2 years in the wild.
See, I told you it's different.
Though many do not survive their first year, while they can live up to 10 to 12 years in the wild under ideal conditions. The average adult lifespan is closer to 6 years. Okay, feeling a little better. In captivity, where they have protection and consistent food, they can live for 15 to over 20 years. Okay, I was like, this is a sad fact.
I think co-pilot's full of it.
Yeah, it's co-pilot.
This one was
whatever the hell it wants.
Yeah,
Gemini.
because Because I just looked up my other sad fact that I have.
Oh man!
And that's possum lifespans, and it's like 2 years.
But is he playing dead?
No,
Nah, basically just one day you wake up and it's like, Harold? Why is he so cold?
All right. So, good squirrel fact there. Going into the book, diving in, going through things.
You know what? I'm fairly certain that this squirrel is a direct descendant of Scrat. Scrat is that little saber-toothed squirrel from the movie Ice Age.
Is it Sabretooth or Bucktooth?
Yeah. No, he's a saber-toothed squirrel.
I can't remember.
He has these huge fangs, and he's just like, he's crazy for a nut. He spends the entirety of the movie trying to get a nut.
The entirety of multiple movies.
That's all he ever does is try to get this nut. And I think that this squirrel is a descendant of that squirrel.
There was another one that it reminded me of what was called Over the Fence. And there was one scene that specifically stands out in my head where the squirrel took a Red Bull and chugged it. And then he had to go through the yard, but they showed it from the perspective of the squirrel where everything slowed down because he was moving so fast. It had like laser triggers coming. You see the laser kind of slowly coming across, and he's just the happiest little guy around.
That's hilarious.
So that kind of gives me the vibe of this squirrel. However, on a more paranoid, like frantic, crazy kind of anxiety-driven squirrel going about his lost nut. And I was just like, oh my gosh, chill, dude, chill. Like I started reading. It's like, welcome to the forest. The temperate, I had to look up this word. Deciduous?
So what does deciduous mean?
Plants?
I had to look it up. So it was like a very foresty thing. Here's deciduous plants, including tree like maples, oaks, and beeches, are characterized by shedding their leaves annually in autumn to conserve water and energy during winter. These plants thrive in temperate regions, experiencing 4 distinct seasons and undergo a life cycle of spring growth, summer photosynthesis, autumn color change, and winter dormancy. And I was like,
it's just the opposite of an evergreen.
You know what?
It's the opposite of an evergreen.
So it's a 4 seasons. So temperate deciduous is a 4-season forest. It's basically all of the forests on the East Coast and part of the forests on the West Coast. I actually look it up and I actually have a graphic for you guys. There's a good picture of what that's the pink area is the deciduous forest.
Oh.
Yeah,
nice.
So that's where you would find your deciduous forest.
Did we go over the names inside the cover?
No. You want to go back to
let's go back to the names. Yeah.
Okay, so there's a tour sign-in sheet on the first part of the inside cover, and every name is a clever name. Starts with Just in Case, Dinosaur, and my favorite, this is one of my favorite names of all time, I Want a Pig. I want a pet pig, so I can name him Crispy Bacon. That's amazing.
I'm gonna name him Spider Pig.
Spider Pig. There's Empath and Anita Knapp. And then at the very bottom, it's scratched out, but it says Tony. just Tony. And Tony.
Tony.
That's a great rule of comedy. If you put a bunch of absurd names, you have to finish it off with a standard dull name.
I was going to say the puns are all over the place. Did you notice the camera?
Insta-Snap 2000.
Instagram and Snapchat. And then Bear with Us.
Bear with us.
Bear with us.
Bear, B-E-A-R. I know that's the animal, but when you say bear with me, is it B-A-R-E?
No, that would be being naked.
So which one is it?
It's B-E-A-R.
Why is it bear with us if it's B-E-A-R?
I don't know, but bear, B-A-R-E means like not much or naked.
So, are these mushrooms psilocybin?
You know what? No, those are those. I forgot what they're called, but they are some like poisonous mushrooms.
Okay, so the red mushrooms with the white caps are super poisonous.
Are they really?
Yeah, they are. They're called fly agaric, and they are poisonous and psychoactive, but they will fuck you up. And not in a good way.
Poisonous and psychoactive. So after you're dying, you're having a trip.
Yeah, you're throwing up and tripping out.
All right.
That's probably. I don't think that was on purpose. I think that's just a coincidence.
No, there's actually some benign ones too. There's some red mushrooms with white spots that aren't poisonous. I think.
So we get to the page. The squirrel says, "Uh-oh, I have a problem." We turn to the next page, and the tour guide seems to want to go on with the tour.
I'm kind of with the tour guide on this, and I'm like, no, just wait a second.
Yeah, just
don't overtalk this guy.
Yeah, don't. So I have something. I'm fairly certain that cardinals don't get their color from the berries. I think the intensity of the color comes from the berries.
So I looked it up. They do get their color from the berries.
They do get their colors from the berries?
Cardinals?
I was like, bullshit. What?
Wait, so what does a baby cardinal look like before they ever have a berry? Is it red?
I don't know.
We got to figure that out.
But I did look that one up because I was like, really? I've never heard that before. But then it was like, oh yeah, it does get the color from the berries that it eats. And I was like,
so then you have to explain this. So I found a yellow cardinal. So this is a yellow cardinal. Where does it get its? Actually, it's the wrong yellow cardinal. That's the yellow cardinal that's found.
I did find out, though, that the red ones are the males.
Yes.
And then the gray ones are females.
Yes.
Wow. They're born all pink and gray? Ugh. They look like a piece of meat that was cooked, but with no contact. It was just made real hot just to turn brown. Yeah, no spices, nothing. Just a flat burger.
So this is a 1 in a million cardinal.
The yellow one?
It's yellow. This is a yellow. It's not a yellow cardinal because that's a different animal altogether.
I feel like you should get an extra life if you see that.
This is a yellow northern cardinal. It's actually
we're too far south to see the northern cardinals, but we see a lot of red cardinals around here.
That's northern cardinals. What you see.
Okay.
North America is where the northern cardinals are.
That's when you hit them with the it's coming straight for us.
It's caused by a genetic mutation called xanthochromosome. It's a 1 in a million shot of seeing a yellow northern cardinal.
Wow.
Yeah, thanks, evolution.
There you go. Yeah, it's very cool. But I still don't buy 100% that they get their color entirely from the berries.
Yeah, that seems weird. That's because where do parrots get their color from?
Parrots.
I'm just saying, like
completely different species.
But they're all birds, and they have feathers. And how do their feathers get different colors?
I'm going to disagree with you, Dave.
A bowl of Fruit Loops.
If they're not going to get it from there,
I'm not saying you're wrong.
You might be right, but I'm just curious how other birds get their colors then.
I'm just focusing on the cardinal. I think he's a very cool character.
You know what we're going to do? Here's what we're going to do. Okay. We're going to go to Instagram.
Is he eating
after we're done here? We'll post to Instagram the actual answer.
What is he eating? He's eating like he's eating
he's eating a berry.
A berry. Maybe it
because that's how he gets his cargo. That's what he's saying. That's what Dave's saying anyway.
Okay.
And then
so this impatient main character syndrome having center of attention squirrel cannot let this narrator narrate.
So I was getting pissed off because I was like,
were you really?
Is this saying that, if you have a problem, you need to be the squeaky wheel
all day?
Yeah, until
complain until somebody pays attention.
Exactly.
And I think you're reading way too much into that.
I know. I'm doing that again.
But look, did you notice that the frog in the block of ice is giving the peace sign?
The coordination that it took, to get the block of ice, and then also the peace sign.
For him to freeze
just like that.
Maybe they froze him first in that position.
And
right?
Then put him in the block of ice?
Dropped him in a thing of, like almost frozen water.
Yeah. Do you just want to know about the wood frog freezing?
Tell me. Yes.
Okay, so they basically, their livers create a lot of glucose, which allows them to actually freeze. Their breathing stops. Their heart stops.
So I didn't know they actually froze.
They actually freeze.
And then
when they thaw, they come back to life.
That's amazing.
You know what's messed up, though? Humans can't do that shit.
Unless you're Disney.
Amphibians.
Unless you're Disney.
That's not cool. Not cool, nature.
So I do not believe Disney is frozen.
Ice Age then?
Probably.
Many. So here's my thought.
That's probably why they survived the Ice Age.
Here's what my brain. Here's what my brain went. Right. This is where my brain went. I'm like, so it gets frozen and it gets squished. When it thaws, does it wake up and like, oh my god,
like oh my god,
oh my god, what happened? Oh my god.
Are you saying it's like got broken limbs and stuff?
How did he get squished? Like, as he was frozen, he got squished?
Well, he gets frozen and broken off.
Maybe he gets
broken off.
Maybe he
like,
gets like trapped by something, like a log lands on him, and in the wintertime, and it freezes him.
I feel like this guy's pretty stable because he's in a clear block of ice.
Yeah.
Now, the clearest ice is the most thick ice possible because it freezes slow. All the oxygen's not in it, so it's pretty solid. I mean,
they can freeze solid.
In good shape.
Maybe he has to go to a facility that freezes you.
Yeah. Well, he's frozen for 8.
I think you like Carbonite and like Han Solo. They had some sort of device where he gets lowered in, and
maybe
all of a sudden
they're like make a funny face. He's frozen for 70% of his body's frozen for 8 months at a time. Heart stops, breathing ceases. It's kind of cool.
See, stuff that we should be able to do, just like with snakes. They're able to breathe and eat at the same time because they got different holes for each action.
Did you guys notice the shedding, the antler shed?
Yeah, and I was going to mention that because I think that's crazy. Have you ever seen what an antler looks like when those things shed?
No.
It looks all bloody. It looks like it's bleeding and like they're dying almost.
So when they're like a 12-point buck, right? It's got 6 on each antler.
If it's even
every year. Does that whole antler fall off, or just parts of it?
And it comes back.
No, whole antler falls off. The entire thing. If you go in the forest, you can find it. If you go in the forest where they live, you can find it.
So, fun fact, I picked up some antlers when I was at a certain national park, and you can't do that. They're like,
well, we might have to cut that out.
I'll break over here.
No. I got the park ranger's like, you need to put those back. You can't do that.
He said, I tried to take some of those antlers.
No problem. Because apparently animals feed on them.
Yeah, it's part of the ecosystem.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Very cool.
Just like every time an animal dies in the forest, it feeds a lot of other animals.
Oh, yeah.
Like creatures and insects and everything. And the ground itself.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's part of life.
Okay, so the squirrel gets our attention.
Finally.
And
I think this squirrel is kind of pretentious based on what happens on the next page.
Totally with you.
This dude, look at anybody that talks with their eyes closed, you son of...
It takes a pause.
Come on.
Go ahead and read the line. Go ahead and read it, because it totally is like, he's freaking out. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, wait.
Actually, short for Grayson T. Squirrel. And I lost my nut. Like, whoa, dude, calm down. Take a step back.
The ladybug in the lower left.
The ladybug is like, damn, why are you yelling so loud, yo? Calm down. He's pulling his ears. His eyes aren't facing the same direction. What? Crazy. And you notice that he has a lot of teeth. And it's time for another squirrel fact, because on this page, if you notice on this second page when he's holding his ears, that he has super long teeth. And that's because, like some animals, squirrels' teeth grow for their entire lives, and they have to chew on things and gnaw at stuff to whittle their teeth down, because if they didn't, they would puncture their own chest when they closed their mouth, because their teeth would just get longer and longer and longer.
Horses do that.
Yeah.
Puncture their chest?
No, they whittle down their teeth.
Oh. That's where the term "long in the tooth" comes from.
Well, what can you use that in a sentence?
Jeremy's aged terribly. He's long in the tooth. Jinx.
I can't say I've ever heard anyone ever use that.
Never use the term?
No.
Probably an antiquated term.
So does it mean you're old?
Antiquated. Yeah.
Probably a little bit.
Like your old hat.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I used the term out of pocket today, and a colleague was like, "What does that mean?" And I'm like,
"It means not in your pocket."
I mean, not available. And they're like, "I've never heard that before."
I've heard that one.
Wait, did you say out of pocket means not available?
Yeah.
Not in my world.
What does that mean in your world?
Out of pocket means like, like if you're like, say somebody's like drunk and says something real rude or something like that, or just anything really like super offensive or whatever. Like, hey, you being real out of pocket right now. Like that's where I grew up.
I've heard Jeremy's expression.
Yeah,
I'm unavailable.
He said, I'm out of pocket. That sounds hilarious to me. I'm out of pocket this weekend.
Well, right.
That sounds like you ain't got no money. Like, I'm out of pocket.
I mean, that would be the literal sense I would think of, but it's like, no, I just heard it so many times. Yeah, I'm out of pocket this weekend.
Okay.
We use it at work all the time.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to be on call? No, I'm out of pocket.
I'm out of pocket.
Man.
I can't do that.
Sorry, can't.
Oh my God, it's so funny because the context, I get what you're saying, but the context that I hear it in is getting transformed into what I know it to be. So it's super funny. Okay, back to the book.
So I'm going to note that the ladybug again is on the page.
Who do we think is the narrator? Who do we think is the narrator?
Oh, I've got Gandalf playing in my head.
No, I mean of this book, not in your
that was
personal.
my second idea.
Yeah, because I remember you mentioned that.
The ladybug might be the narrator.
Okay. So, don't you hate it when somebody says, like, oh, I lost something? You say that to somebody, and the first thing they ask is like, where'd you leave it last?
Yeah, no.
Hey, if I knew where I left it, I wouldn't be asking you where it is.
So,
well, of course, that's where they go with this. Is the next page.
So
that's easy to solve.
So I think
where did you leave it?
I think this "I Lost My Nut" is a good time to play the song.
There is a song.
We have a song. So we took the book and I threw it into an AI song generator. I don't want to throw any names out there. And I just told it to create a rap because I wanted a rap song. Next time I'll do something a little different maybe, but this is what it came up with. So you want to go ahead and play that for us?
Ribbity rap. Let's go. Give me 1 second to pull this up. There we go. And 3, 2, 1.
Squirrely early. Gray squirrel, let it go. Gray squirrel, gray squirrel, gray squirrel, let it go. Gray squirrel, gray squirrel. In the fog, squirrel berries. The winter seeds in a hurry. Snowflakes flurry, trees blurry. Sprinter speed, leaves turning. For the freeze, leaves turning. For the freeze, leaves. For the freeze, leaves turning. For the freeze, leaves. And in spring, squirrels re-emerge. Squirrel looks around, world seems disturbed. He doesn't know his memory is blurred, and all he hears is the other squirrels.
Breakdown?
I think you lost it, buddy, you dropped it. I think you lost it, buddy, you dropped it. I think you lost it, buddy, you dropped it.
I just see girl squirrels twerking.
Cassandra, if you're listening, I will send this to you. You can have this as your entrance music anytime you want.
20 seconds.
Gray squirrel.
Did you tell it to be this hard?
I did not tell it to go this hard. This went really hard. This was really, like, it did not have to go that hard. It went hard.
It went there.
It went hard. I was like, that's pretty good.
That was good. That was funny.
It's,
Holy cow.
If you want it, just reach out. I'll be more than happy to send it to you.
Well, I think we should just put it on YouTube.
We'll put it on YouTube. Yeah, we'll put it. We'll
put some links out there, and
you can have it.
Holy crap!
That's wild.
It went hard. Like it was, and it's not. You can tell it's a little bit of AI, but it's still pretty good.
Oh, you can definitely tell it's AI.
Yeah.
If you've heard enough AI stuff, you'll know immediately when you hear it.
I thought it was fun. It's so.
So you kind of said like, oh, it went hard for sure, and my dark mind looked at this thing, goes, I lost my nut. And I'm like, is this an male impotence commercial? Does anybody
oh my god
else think about this?
So
I was like, come on, he says it so many times. And I was like, it's big, it's right there. And I'm like, oh man,
it's staring you in the face.
As much as this is a children's book, I have to say it's probably a little tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
Maybe just a tidbit. Like it's and it's fine. Like we take it. Obviously, we're an adult podcast here, so we're not. No kids aren't reaching us. The kids will get all these books when we're done, which is kind of the fun part. Our contribution to literacy and development. But as far as the kids aren't really listening to this podcast. So the Nut Pirate was probably my favorites.
We're gonna get there.
We're gonna get there.
So
okay, you know what I also noticed?
What's that?
Have you ever seen a squirrel hold a nut? Have you realized that squirrels look like Mr. Burns saying "excellent"?
I would definitely say that. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
So he loses his nut.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. This squirrel, like a sad, lonely man, spends the entire story trying to get a nut.
Wow, it's just. I'm so sorry, Cassandra. I apologize.
We went there.
We went there.
Yeah. Sorry.
I will say that squirrels are omnivores, so if that
they'll eat
squirrel
small
got that
bugs and
worm,
stuff.
it's going to eat that worm.
And other small vertebrates.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
Worms, by the way, worms don't have eyes. I understand for the purposes of the cartoon.
But worms
I
can
wanna
see
touch on
light,
eyes
though.
later when
Yeah.
we get further into the book.
Worms can see light, though.
they have like they have a sensor.
Yeah, they have like panels that they can
They
sense
don't
light.
really have eyes as much as
Very prehistoric.
They're good bait.
yeah.
Good bait.
Squirrels also eat bird eggs.
Get on my hook.
Didn't know that. Didn't know that. Yeah.
Squirrels be scavenging. That's why. Look, he's trying to get that worm. Yeah, he would have ate that worm up real bad.
I think he was.
If he
and
wasn't
then,
so worried about his
the
nut.
narrator said, like, wait, that's great news, actually. And he's like, is it? I was
No.
going to eat this worm, and now he loses it on the next page because the worm's like, I'm out of here.
I love that there's a human arm skeleton in the ground.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that.
And there's also a coin that's down there, too. There's a real deep
Like
coin.
buried treasure.
Yeah, why is it so far down?
Buried treasure.
And what? This is not the smartest squirrel either. Why is he looking into a dark hole like he's going to see something?
You just
I don't know. It's
yes,
cute. I think it's cute.
Your nut isn't lost. It's safely hidden away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like buried treasure. It is like buried treasure.
Nut treasure.
It's a squirrel fact time.
Squirrel fact.
Yeah, I know. I got another one. All right. So in a single season, a single squirrel can bury up to 10,000 nuts. Squirrels, like we were talking about the ecosystem earlier, they're a huge part of the ecosystem that they live in because they plant so many seeds and that they forget where they've planted them. And they end up being trees that grow up, dropping more seeds. So they feed themselves, sort of.
So that plays into the book, too.
Yeah, and the craziest part is they only retrieve about a quarter of the seeds that they ever drop down.
I read someplace 7 acres for scatter hoarding. They can cover 7 acres.
Jeez.
And then when they go to get them again, they base it on smell. But there's also something called.
They must not have a good sense of smell if they lose.
No, they have a good sense of
many
smell.
of their nuts.
But they also have something called deceptive caching, which
Yes, they
you
do
know about.
deceptive caching. And I'm going to just do these other 2 facts because they both
sure,
go
go
along
ahead.
with it.
Yeah.
The first one is they can actually to smell food a foot below the snow. When it's snowing, like those little foxes that jump up nose first, they can smell it deep into the snow. And the caching is a camouflage technique where they gather rattlesnake skins and mash them up and turn them into like the pheromones of the. Is that it?
That's not what I was talking about.
That's not what I read about.
Okay,
No.
hold on. They do that, but it might not be the caching thing. Hold on.
I thought the caching was the fake burying.
Oh, the
fake
fake.
burying.
Okay, yeah, they do. That's the other thing is they do. If they think somebody's watching
There
them,
you go.
they will fake bury
What's
a
this
nut.
rattlesnake thing?
Yeah.
I don't know about this rattlesnake thing. I did not find that particular squirrel fact.
So while you're looking at that
Okay.
up. Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah, it's called olfactory camouflage. So they chew the rattlesnake skins and they masticate into it, and then they lick the paste onto their bodies, and that makes snakes think it's a snake.
That's amazing.
So they basically learn how to camouflage
invisible
themselves,
from
like
snakes.
Arnold Schwarzenegger in The Predator.
I do something similar.
Do you elaborate?
Yeah, I don't.
Do you roll around the mud in case the predators in your
I don't know.
subdivision?
I thought it would be fun. I don't know.
He rubs his face on his dogs, like.
Yeah, I don't know. I was joking. I don't. I was just thought it was
Just gotta watch out for that little laser thing. That's all.
the laser.
Yeah, squirrel. That's squirrels are actually fairly smart.
Yeah, they are. Like, if you look on YouTube, and I could put an example of this, they have a bunch of things of squirrels running like obstacle courses to get to a certain spot.
They figure it out quick.
They figure it out, but there's also some where the squirrels get to a certain point and get catapulted over the fence to start all over again.
Which
That's hilarious.
that brings me to a fun fact. I was going to bring it up later, but squirrels cannot fall to their death.
They cannot. That's because
The terminal velocity, they
their
can't
tails
reach.
can be used as parachutes.
Well, I don't know. I think
That's what
it's-
I read in several places that they kind of their tails kind of slow their momentum down enough so that they never get the
death velocity.
What I read was that it has to do with the fact
thanks
that
internet.
Well, what I read was it has to do with their size. They weigh almost nothing, so they weigh half a kilogram. So if you take 8.9 meters per second squared, which is acceleration due to gravity, then you multiply that times 0.5 kilograms, you only get like 4.9 newtons. So if they fall from like 1,000 feet, it's still, when they hit the ground, it's only 4.9 newton, which is a measure of force. If you think about it, like a human being, if it falls, it's like 100, like a 50 kilogram human, which is a 170 pound human, is like 490.
So they fall at the same rate as everyone, but they're just so light that there's no force
when it hits the ground.
Wouldn't kill them.
Yeah, I'm looking at 4 different sources that all say the same thing, that they do kind of use their tails as sort of a parachute, combined with the fact that they're so light and have such not dense,
either way,
bones. Their bones aren't dense like ours.
Yeah.
That's why when they fall,
So now I'm envisioning a squirrel jumping, using his tail as a parachute, and just being like, "Ha ha!"
So the
I'm thinking tails like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Theoretically, you could toss a squirrel out of an airplane,
and it would be fine.
Theoretically.
It all depends about where you land. You can throw a person out of an airplane if you put them in the right spot. It's happened before.
Yes,
yeah, but it's much more likely that a squirrel would survive.
Yes, of course, a squirrel will live many more times than a human would. But you just got to get the 1 in a million shot being a human.
To me, that's impressive because I've seen squirrels fall from tremendous heights. Like I've seen squirrels fall out of the top of trees and hit the ground and just take off running.
I can't say I have. I've seen tons of squirrels jump between branches and miss a branch, but then pick up another one, and they're like, "Oh, I'm just going to keep going."
And squirrel fact.
Squirrel fact.
I got a lot of them, so I'm just going to throw them out. Squirrels not all squirrels, but flying squirrels, quote unquote, cannot fly, but they can glide because they have these long skin flaps that they can basically turn themselves into wingsuits. And they can glide over 100 yards, which is pretty far.
It's pretty far. Yeah. It's like
and if you've ever seen them, it's amazing to watch them in action. Yeah. David Attenborough.
David, did you watch that? Did you watch David Attenborough talking about it?
Oh yeah. Come on, you can watch David Attenborough.
I love him.
Read the dictionary.
Do you know who his brother? Do you know who his brother was?
No.
Tim?
His brother is Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's his brother. I can't remember his brother's name, but that's his brother. It's David's the famous one. Richard Attenborough.
Richard Attenborough.
Oh, so he's actually related.
Yeah, it's actually his brother. David Attenborough's brother. It's Richard Attenborough who plays
the old guy
Hammond in Jurassic Park. That's his brother.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's his brother. Okay, that's cool.
I thought you were just saying it was like a voiceover.
No, I thought it was a voiceover. Real life.
Okay, cool.
Well, they got that family.
So many facts here.
Yeah.
So many facts.
Oh, I love it. I never noticed this, that when he's talking about when the narrator says, "I'm going to go back to my tour," and he's like, "Somebody stole my nut treasure," and he said a nut pirate would steal his treasure. He has a little nut pirate hat on.
You didn't see that?
I didn't really. It never really registered what he was doing. It looked like he was just like hiding below a leaf.
I was just saying, why does he make the pirates look so mischievous?
Yeah, because pirates are never up to any good. Have you ever known a good pirate? Except for that one pirate on Disney Channel, but he's whack.
That's all English propaganda.
I don't know where to go with that. We could go so many avenues here, but let's
it's all English propaganda.
No, Jeremy, back down.
Okay, so the next page, he's actually risking his life over here. There's a snake on the next page.
It's the nut pirate.
Oh, note. I just realized that there's a mouse.
Yeah, there's a mouse there too.
My note says, "Look out, mouse!"
Yeah,
and then it says, "Is that snake venomous?" So we need to have a conversation about, is that snake venomous?
I don't think it's venomous based off the shape of his head.
Why don't you think it have like the vibrant colors that venomous snakes have? They usually say the more vibrant
that looks like a constrictor,
colors, the more venomous it is.
So I was thinking by the shape of its head was a triangle shape. I was thinking it might be venomous. Python. But then his eyes, when I look at his eyes, they have a very round pupil, which is a sign of a non-venomous snake. I did a whole thing on it. I looked it
Interesting.
Yeah, he looks like a constrictor.
And note, the ladybug is back.
I want to
So nosy.
spoiler alert: the mouse and the snake.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Don't. No.
JR did it.
Look, it's the nut pirate.
Parrot.
No, look, it's the nut pirate's parrot.
And he's looking at the cardinal from the previous page.
He said, nope, that's still a cardinal.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? If you notice, he ran past 2 nuts right here.
And I had the same
This
note.
guy
just going,
is this is why you don't get hyper-focused on stuff, people. If you're so focused on the nut you lost that you don't see the nuts you walk past, you're nuts.
I like the art here. Can I say?
No. You got to be like, you got to say that in like your most dramatic voice.
Do it.
If you're I totally forgot what I said.
If you're so focused,
if you're so focused on
that you miss the nuts around you.
Okay, okay. If you're so focused on the nut you lost that you don't see the nuts you walk past, well then you're nuts.
Brilliant.
Grinder.
I mean, it is location based, so it's a finding tool.
Yes. You
can totally remove that layer. You remove
I
that
think
one.
we got to leave it in just because
Grinder.
it's just like
It is another way to find nuts.
And if you heard we have a guest appearance by Max here.
Kitty.
Max was his first appearance. Hi, bud. I know we're talking about food. You want to see it and smell it.
All right. I love the art here.
Yeah.
To get away from adult content for a minute.
This you know what I like about this one is that the artist Cassandra did not try to force the eye thing, because if you look, she could have put that one eye, like not even put it in there. She's actually got it floating in the air.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
And I'm okay with it too. It actually gives a better perspective than if it was just like one eye. Because if you like, you could either way works, but if you look at it, like cover the one eye with your thumb and look at the picture, it looks weird.
Yeah.
The 2 eyes looks perfect.
Yeah.
That was a great decision.
Totally agree.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was very thoughtful.
Okay.
Good job, Cassandra.
I love the next page.
Now the squirrel just turns into a jerk.
This dude is like,
Oh, yeah.
welcome to asshole city.
Yeah. You stole
I'm the
my
bear.
nut. And he goes after the cardinal. The cardinal's like,
just-
F you. No, I didn't.
I think he's just focused.
The narrator was like trying to talk sense into him, like, okay, hold on, just let's not accuse anybody right off the bat. We don't even know, because the moment you accuse somebody, you got to provide evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now he goes after the deer. And he goes,
He's gonna
you
rip
stole
the
my
deer's
nut.
antler off. Damn, he looks pissed.
Yeah. The deer's like, I'm just eating whatever twig this is.
Oh, look, the frog is he's getting out of the ice.
Why did the frog have a hairdryer?
How did he get the hairdryer into his hands?
How is it plugged
Where's it plugged
in?
in?
The forest?
Yeah, where's it plugged in? Yeah.
So many questions.
He has a super long extension cord.
I guess.
Sorry, I squeaked.
Or maybe
that's
they're
how
butted up
squirrel.
against like a subdivision, and he's stealing power through he's stealing power through the street lamp.
Oh man, the HOA is going to be pissed about
You know how
that.
much they bumping music and making ice cream, just using all kinds of electronics. Like they got the air fryer going.
And then karma starts coming in.
Did you see the okay when you saw the back end of the bear? Did you think it was the back end of a bear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks like the back end of the bear from what's the movie? Not Uncle Buck. Where he shoots the ass off the bear. Which movie is that? The John Candy movie.
Great Outdoors.
Great Outdoors. That's what it reminds me of. The Great Outdoors bear.
Okay. Yeah.
I knew that was a bear
I
right
would
away.
see that.
And look, he's bold. He just jumped on a bear talking shit.
Well, I don't think he knew it was a bear.
Yeah, I don't
He's
think it
so
was-
paranoid and like focused on finding the nut that he missed the other nuts. He's accusing everybody, and he's just running up, going, "You!" And there is
So-
like Grayson,
and much-
which stole Grayson, my Grayson T. Squirrel.
So this
Stop.
takes me to my favorite page.
Yeah.
I think if I was going to have a piece of art from this book, I would want to have the bear as the art. Like, it's really cool. I think it's
That's
a
a
really
good
cool
drawing
piece
of
of
the
art.
bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool piece of art. Yeah.
Yeah, and much like people who bark without any bite, the moment a real biter came through, It snapped little Mr. Squirrel T, Grayson T. Squirrel.
Stealing your notes. No,
That's fine.
Don't let him eat that. He likes the stickiness on the notes.
Oh yeah, he'll eat it. He'll eat anything.
Max, our cat here, likes to really eat anything sticky, which is weird.
My cat likes tape.
Yeah, tape, big time.
Loves tape. Can't keep an Amazon package around that damn cat for anything.
No. All right.
So yeah, he's like nut. he's totally snapped back into reality now.
Yep.
All right. Oh, the bear actually tried to eat him, which, you know what? Fair play. You can't.
Did the bear
Can't
try
mess
to
with a
eat?
bear.
Does the bear try to eat?
Yes, it says
It's
chomp
got
on the
a
next
chomp.
page.
It's got a big chomp on
okay.
the next
Now,
page.
luckily he's a squirrel. So, oh look, wait.
Now here's the chaos.
Well, wait a minute. He's tangled in the cord. Now that still doesn't answer where he had this thing plugged into. Suspension of disbelief.
Okay. So where? Yeah, it's not plugged in anywhere.
It's not, but it never was. Maybe the frog is letting it just thaw by itself, but he's just going.
I don't know.
With his voice.
I think the frog's trying to get out of there to be like, he's going to eat me.
I don't
But
know.
I'm saying the frog's using his imagination. He found this hairdryer in the forest, and he's making the hairdryer sounds with his mouth.
Because he knows it's not on.
Suspension of disbelief, maybe on this one a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I said. Suspension of disbelief.
Sure.
Just plugged it into the tree.
I can.
And he ended up breaking a freaking antler.
Yeah.
And that's premature. I don't know if they grow back if you do it early.
I'm sure they do.
That poor deer, man.
That must have hurt
shafted
though.
on this.
He can't fight for the rest of the season now. That's like getting an ACL tear.
You would know about that.
You got to
one.
wait till next season. Yeah, I know, right? And look how angry that deer is when he's eating too. He's in the middle of a meal.
Yep. So
Go ahead.
I was going to say, the first thing I noticed was right at the end is there's an X, and my mind went, X marks the spot. Stupid squirrel better see it. But it goes on, and it's not the right X. They start talking about, the rock had an X on it, and I'm like, there was an X on the ground, dude. And I know it was probably symbolizing where it landed. But
Okay.
Was he talking to the apple?
I'm losing patience with this thing because I know squirrels eat apples, right?
Then he ate
lost
it.
his mind. I was going to say, he wasted that apple.
No, he took a bite of it.
He took a bite and tossed it.
But again, that apple's like the size of it.
You know what?
I don't think
this
he can eat the
reminds
whole
me of
thing.
that
Caterpillar?
The caterpillar.
That
That's
wasteful caterpillar.
Wasteful nature.
If readers or listeners, if you've paid attention from heard our episode 2, you'll know our opinion on the wasteful caterpillar.
I'm sorry, it's
The very wasteful caterpillar.
the very hungry caterpillar.
Yeah.
I call the very wasteful
But
caterpillar.
he was pretty wasteful. And I was going to say, this squirrel falls in line because he takes like 2 bites and he's like, I'm going to move on.
And he makes a whole poster about his lost nut. and he's got this crazy part is that he's got this poster with a list of suspects on it.
I know.
Profiling like
what in the world? Dude, don't bite my feet.
He's profiling.
Yeah.
And that's
then
not right.
if found, give it back. It's like, well, I'm not incentivized to give it back. So
Right, yeah, you can't go accuse. If you accuse me, I'm not giving it back, especially if I got it.
yeah, that too. That's
And I'm not helping you look for it
Okay.
if I didn't take it.
This is a
so near the rock with an X on it, and you look at the back. You go back 1 page. I'm like,
there's
an X on the ground. It's the exact
I see
same
the
X.
It took me a minute. I see the rock with the X on it. It took me a
second,
minute.
and then I was like, oh, well. After you go to the next page, it says, "Did your sign say last seen near a rock with an X on it?" And Squirrel goes, "Why?"
I should have been paying more.
He is not the smartest squirrel in the book.
Yeah, even the narrator's like, dude, turn the F
Seriously?
around.
See,
and
Cassandra's
look."
going to be so disappointed. I understand. Sorry, Cassandra.
Our reading of it, it took us a minute. And then he goes, wait, this is a rock with an X on it. And he throws the apple. I'm
That
like,
apple.
dude, don't waste the apple. And he starts digging and digging. And then he goes, my nuts.
Okay, so I don't think that's how that actually works.
What, the nut? The nut
elaborate
doesn't
here.
stay like that.
Yeah, I don't think the nut stays like that.
The nut gets broken through and all the plant grows out of the
I
nut.
actually have a video of that.
And I was just trying to think, like, how long did he bury this nut?
Okay, so I have a video from YouTube, a little short from YouTube, that
Okay.
actually shows how this works. So this is the acorn.
194 days
In 70
in
seconds.
70
2
seconds.
Yeah.
All right, so he's got the acorn in the towel, puts it in
bag.
a
That is how you
bag.
grow a seed.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Get the little
Oh, it's got a little sprout.
sprouting out.
Yeah. He puts this weird. I want one of these weird vessels. I don't know where you get one of those.
Kind of
That's one of those. Is that one of those ecosystem things?
It looks like a Jaeger bomb thing.
Reminds me of like some sort of test tube.
That's badass. How it's growing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can kind of see, but I think the acorn just kind of
Disappears.
disappears.
Yeah,
I
it goes
don't
away.
think
It's using all the nutrients inside of it to grow.
Up until a point, it's still there, but I think it goes away after a little while. But
But
actually,
day 150.
so you can see here, you can still kind of see the acorn, but it's starting to dissolve.
But it wouldn't be a whole acorn.
No, it wouldn't be a whole acorn. But
By the
I
time-
understand this
I'm
is a
betting
children's
By the time
book.
that gets to a tree that they're reflecting in the book, that acorn's gone.
That acorn is long
definitely-
gone.
Yeah, especially the book this big, the acorn has been. That's this corpse. That's what this acorn gave his life so that the squirrel could live.
And then the next page, I got to note the two worms.
Going for that apple.
He knows the apple's there, so I'm glad the worms got the apple at
But
least.
that's how
Oh,
it
I
is.
didn't.
That's
I
the
wasn't paying attention
ecosystem.
to that.
I know.
So it's not really wasted, and I think the squirrel knew that.
Those weird mutated worms with eyes.
So yeah, the mutant worms with eyes.
I am wondering why the worms are using the inside of the apple as a love hut.
I think they just met there. They're falling.
Oh,
in
that's
love
their
the
meet
same way
cute?
how he's like, I
I-
found my.
It's
my
a meet cute.
It's a love story. No, it's a
Yeah.
love story because I want you to look.
It
on
is.
the-
It totally
look,
is.
I want you to look on this page. There's a diamond ring, right?
Ah,
we understand,
What is
understand
that?
that to be a symbol of love. If I want you
Another
to
arm.
preemptively, but I want you to look at the back cover. Look at the two worms
Well-
with the diamond ring.
I was going to say on the next page, they ate the whole apple, and they're looking at each other like, you want to, let's
Well,
go get the sauce.
Make
this
apple
is-
babies. I don't. Sorry.
they are already into something. You can tell. Look at
Actually-
their face. They both have the hubba hubba face. If you look at them,
Man, we have a curious cat today.
I have.
If you
He's
look at-
gonna
if you-
nip at you, you could just put him down. Come here, bud. Just hang out here. Come on. We'll get a picture of Max in there so you guys can see what he looks like and him
Yep.
jumping around.
He's
here.
adorable.
Tanuki suit.
He does look like it. He does. He does.
He looks like
Which
a
is
Tanuki
a
suit.
Japanese raccoon dog.
Yep.
We learned. In,
So, did you notice that the worms have that? Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, that's what I was
that's
just
what we were
saying.
just saying. Yeah, with the hearts like.
No, I'm talking about when they're going away from the apple.
Yeah.
Look at their faces. Look at
Exactly.
their eyebrows. They're like, oh.
So that's a subplot. How many subplots do we have? We have
We got the.
We got the ladybug.
got the ladybug.
We got
have
the worms.
the snake and the mouse.
Snake.
Okay, cool.
Oh, and then also you got the cardinal who's like, yo, this is my tree. Get
Yeah.
off my property.
I like how the narrator's like, awkward. How is it more of a awkward?
The cardinal was like, you're not from around here now.
Here's how I read in my brain.
Awkward. Must be torture. It must be torture.
Oh my gosh.
So the next page, the squirrel.
So look, wait, before we go into this.
Yeah.
So who do you think's in the right here? Because they start, like you said, you're going to go into the next page going, my nut, my tree, my nut, my tree. Who's in the right here? What's your opinion?
Well, this is nature, so whoever's the strongest and best fighter, that's who's right.
I was going to go with the bird because that's no longer a nut. That's a tree at this
True.
point. If it's
Yeah.
a
If
tree.
he was
tree.
now, if we talk about like in a
What's he
court
gonna
of
do with it?
law,
And plus he missed the two other nuts.
if this was
before,
Judge
it's
Judy,
just-
I would say eminent domain.
How's he
Doesn't
plan
apply
on?
here.
How's he plan on devouring that tree?
You gotta eat the whole tree, or just shake it for some more
He's
nuts.
like delusion. Maybe he ate
Okay.
those mushrooms.
Does
Maybe
he
that
have?
was
But here's a
infected or something.
question: does he have rights to the nuts that come off of that tree because he is the original planter?
Yeah.
See, we got to weigh the evidence. Judge Judy would know, but like I said, it's
So-
nature. So
Now it gets
attack
hostile.
time.
And it gets into the. I have another problem. Unfortunately, I need to finish this forest tour. And it gets into, you saw a cardinal coloring its feathers.
Why is he so fat? Why is he?
Because he filled himself full of cherries.
Because the narrator's
Berries.
going and doing
He's got berries all around him.
That's how he
showed him.
That's how he's doing his color.
He's eating multiple types of berries. He got blueberries. He got some raspberries.
He's sad enough he can't fly.
That's
I don't know that by the way, I'm not
Where
sure.
did you get the idea they had like blueberries and raspberries?
Look at
It says it right-
there's
look
no
right
numbers
on-
to these
right on there.
pages, but after the with
right-
the Cardinals in the picture, yeah.
There's little blueberries.
Yeah, he's got like little berries on the ground everywhere. He had a binge.
Where's your tiny glasses?
Yes.
Your tiny glasses.
I gotta get my.
The wood frog was gone. The mouse is going to eat. See now, like
mouse is
Jeremy was
eating
talking about,
the-
the mouse is eating the tail, the white-tailed deer's antler, and the black bears.
Oh, so the mouse survived.
Yeah, the mouse always
Oh,
survives.
that's great. Good for him.
Not
As
every
you can
mouse.
tell, Jeremy is foreshadowing something here.
And then you get this really cool page where the squirrel goes boink, boink, boink.
The squirrel does a barrel roll.
And he hits a tree.
Do a barrel roll.
and
Actually, he's dropped out of the sky by the bird.
can a cardinal
seen
carry a squirrel?
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay.
Can it?
But here's the thing.
It's a Monty Python reference right in heaven.
I know it.
I know it too. Yeah.
If you notice, I think the cardinal came in at a high rate of speed, flying down, and then just let him go and let the momentum take him, because he bounces like 3 times and then runs right into the tree. His eye is all big, looking like he just fought Mike Tyson in 1987. Oh, and there's a net above his head.
Yeah, that's about to fall on him, I think.
So I don't know about a cardinal, but I think an African swallow might be able to carry a squirrel.
Well, it depends on the airspeed velocity.
Depends on the air.
Them little skinny ass
Is he laden or unladen?
cardinal legs ain't holding up a whole squirrel. I'll tell you that much, no matter how light their bones are.
I'm not sure if the cardinal could do it.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Certainly a squirrel weighs less than a coconut.
Certainly, yes.
Yeah, probably. A full coconut? Yeah, sure.
Based on our previous conversation of him only weighing, what, a few
0.5
grams?
kilograms.
0.5 kilograms.
Would you catch a squirrel and weigh it?
No, it's
Facts.
available on the internet.
Internet
Oh,
facts.
okay. I just want to know. It sound like y'all just figured it out.
actually before-
Like I just see you with a
verified
net,
all these facts?
like a net and some like snacks on the ground.
He's like,
Gotcha.
Jeremy was throwing things out of airplanes to verify.
Yep,
6 or
made it.
7 squirrels out of an airplane.
Check that off the list.
All right, so
I like the next page because the next page has like the word snap when the acorn falls, the word whoosh, and then the word catch.
What kind of words are those?
what do you mean?
It's my favorite word in the entire world.
Literary or something?
Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia. Yeah, I was like right on the tip of my tongue.
Love an onomatopoeia. And
Except for
that's
catch. Catch is just the word.
Yeah, that's very comic booky. Very comic booky.
Yeah, the panel way
Yeah,
that
I love
she did it.
this. Yeah.
Now, see,
He's so happy. He says you're perfect.
This dumbass did not learn a single thing, dude. I will hide you where no one can find you, not even myself.
And then this
Note the ladybug.
and those-
Ladybug is like,
It's like, you stupid son
does-
of a...
wait. I got a new theory.
what's her very
The ladybug is following the squirrel around and with him. So every time the squirrel puts a nut in the ground, the ladybug just picks it up and moves
So
it.
wait, that's a take on the creepy underpants theory.
Oh, totally.
That's a take on the creepy underpants
Is
theory.
it?
I think.
With the mom,
Yeah, with the mom, yeah.
The parents
Yeah,
totally messing with the kid.
yeah.
Oh, that theme.
Okay,
is
so I
recurring.
want to point out that the nut now has a face.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it has a face. Look, there's a smile with an eye.
This nut does not have a face.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this
It does
nut
have
has a face.
Yeah, it seems to have a face.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just a shadow or what.
It has a has an eye and looks like a smiley mouth.
Yeah.
And then I want to point out
I know. I got so sad when I saw
the
that.
snake has the mouse inside of it, and the mouse just seems to be chilling out. But that snake
His doom
is
is coming.
definitely
The
devoured.
circle of life. Yeah, circle of life.
But hey, Grayson, maybe you should draw a map this time? Like a nut
Maybe.
pirate would? Mm-hmm. He says, no, I'll remember.
Yeah.
And on the last page, just for, I guess, the hell of it, we got a bunch of facts about, like, the world, I guess.
Oh, that's very educational. I think it ties into the book quite a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just saying, I'm not saying it's like a non sequitur, but I'm just saying, like, she didn't have to put that in there, but she did.
I like it.
And it adds to it.
The bear safety song?
Can we say let's sing the bear safety song?
How does it?
If it's a brown bear, lie down. If it's a black bear, fight back. If it's white, good night.
Yeah,
I guess I just
did, Leroy.
I'm dead.
Yeah, if you see a white bear, you're pretty much screwed.
Can we talk about colors for a second? Because I distinctly remember black gray squirrels in Illinois. I have yet to see a black squirrel here in Tennessee.
So I remember black squirrels being very prominent in like Florida and Alabama, stuff like that. I've not seen a black squirrel here, but I've seen nothing but gray and brown in like the Illinois.
When I went to Niagara Falls in Canada, like 20 years ago, there was a set, like you could see them all over the place. It was like pitch black squirrels. It was crazy. I was like, I took mad pictures because I was like, I have never seen a squirrel that looks like midnight.
I think I had black squirrels. I think we had black squirrels in Illinois where I was at. I'm fairly certain. I'd have to ask my wife, but I think pretty sure.
I bet you they got stopped by the police more often.
I knew we wouldn't get out of that line. That song specifically, I'm like, someone's going to say something. But to play in, the Worms had a happy ending, to what Jeremy pointed out earlier. On that same back cover, they've got a ring now. And
yeah.
Well, you say they had a happy ending. That's a happy beginning. You can fast forward 10 years and you see like she's got like a big stomach because she's pregnant. And he's like, I can't take it anymore, Melissa. And then he runs out the house, done with it. She's got to have the worm babies by herself on welfare. It's a sad story.
I do like that.
No, but it looks like they...
Wait, did you just throw the dust cover off?
I love that the dust cover isn't really necessary because the same picture is on the dust cover.
Wait, why? Oh, they got somebody tipped a nut.
Yeah,
that's great.
Squirrel. It's with the face.
I think all the nuts have faces.
No, just
you think that he ate the one sentient nut? That's messed up.
Tips more than the bare minimum.
I saw that and I'm thinking.
Now we got bear. I like the fact here, real quick. If you look in the facts, the little pamphlet, she's talking about unfortunately for them, they'll never recover most of their bounty, talking about the nuts that they leave.
Yeah.
And it said one study, I love scientists because look, one study at the University of Richmond found that squirrels don't retrieve up to 74% of the nuts they bury. Who is doing this study? How are you determining it is exactly 74%? Yeah. Either somebody's fudging the numbers or damn, this is a great scientist.
Maybe they hit 100 and they only found 20.
74.
6.
Yeah, they left 74.
Yeah. They found 20.
But how many times did they do that? That 74% was the average.
I think
5.
I don't know. That's a hell of research.
Are they? Because they come up with some really ingenious ways to test stuff like that. Do they put like squirrels in a fake environment where they can just like bury nuts and then
I don't know.
Are they following squirrels around, fucking with them?
Scientists have awesome jobs. They just build these random ecosystems and be like, squirrels, nuts. We got to get to the bottom of this.
We got to figure it out, man. We got to figure out what these squirrels are doing with these nuts.
So I got a interesting little twist on one of my facts. Was I used to ask an AI to recreate the book in modern times. How this book was made a year ago, so it was still in modern times. And I asked it slightly different. I had kind of a conversation with it. And I said, are there any real like hidden themes here? And it started going, possibly deeper. I went with Claude this time just because we're using it a bunch more. And I was like, okay, I want to see. It's got a different perspective of things. And it goes, what the book is on the surface. A meta picture book with a frantic gray squirrel interrupts an autumnal forest tour to find its misplaced nut, accidentally planting a tree in the process. Possible deeper themes, anxiety and perspective. Gray Squirrel's frantic search, while interesting things happen all around him, mirrors how anxiety can cause us to fixate on one thing and miss the bigger picture. Exactly what you said earlier.
I am as smart as AI. Worship me now.
It's a gentle nod to the mindfulness for young readers. Happy accidents, unintended consequences. The squirrel never finds his nut but accidentally plants a tree. Suggests that our failures or losses can lead to something greater. It's quite the lesson about letting go.
I think it speaks to neurodivergence in that it's frantic, like
over focusing,
ADHD.
He got the tunnel vision on that one nut to the point where he missed out on probably many nuts on the way to go finding this one single nut. But that's the life of a squirrel.
Yeah. The conversation continues. I asked, Claude, like, hey, what did you find funny? What made you laugh, Claude? Claude responded with, I appreciate the question, but I should be straightforward with you. I haven't actually read the book.
Oh,
I know. I was like, you
bastard.
little asshole. And it goes on and says, I can only go on the description and reviews available online. So I don't have a genuine reading experience of it to draw from. It would be honest for me to pretend I found specific moments funny when I haven't encountered them firsthand. And beyond, and it keeps going on. Almost like, okay, dude.
Cliff notes over here.
Yeah. There was something that goes, I asked me like, oh, what made you laugh? And I said, oh, the squirrel made me laugh. The narrator made me laugh too. And the suspicious ladybug. And it goes, sounds like such a fun read. That sounds, okay, between the dynamic of the squirrel and narrator, it's a classic comedy setup, kind of like a straight man being constantly derailed by a chaos agent. The squirrel's desperation clashing with the narrator, trying to maintain a dignified forest tour sounds like it should really build well across the pages. And now I'm very curious about the suspicious ladybug. What was that? We got something going?
Every time. I don't know. I turned all my alarms off. I know.
That was hilarious.
This alarm, I haven't figured out where it's coming from. It's like connected to my Spotify. I want to kill my phone, man.
If you guys remember, I said in our first one that Sean's notorious for having alarms.
Look, I'm in airplane mode. I'm in do not disturb mode.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's awesome.
My phone hates me.
So
all right, back to the
AI conversation goes, where were we here? I'm very curious about the suspicious ladybug. That detail isn't in any of the descriptions I found. Is the ladybug a reoccurring background character, or does it have its own subplot going on? It sounds like the kind of thing where an illustrator hides a running joke in the corners of the pages for a sharp-eyed reader to catch.
I think that's what we have.
And I was like, okay.
Cassandra has quite a few things hidden in there. It's not fantastic.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, this is a different one. I had a fun little conversation, and it kept going, but I was like, those were the highlights of it. I thought that was pretty unique in itself.
Right. That's good.
So we
got some good perspective from that.
Definitely.
So what do we think of this book overall?
How many nuts?
How many nuts do we want to have? How many books thrown?
Out of 5 nuts.
Out of 5.
Out of 6. We do have 6.
We do 6?
We do 6.
We do 6. Yeah.
We do 6 because it always allows a little bit less ambiguity.
So I didn't like it as much as Creepy Pear.
Okay.
So if I'm comparing it, I'm going to go down to the 5.5.
Oh.
5.5 nuts.
Fair.
Just because I got something to say, this is a 6. I know what I really liked about it.
Underpants. Okay.
I think, if we had like subcategories, I think the story's fun. We haven't read something that had like a narrator yet. So
it was good.
I enjoyed having the narrator of Surrey and McClellan in my head, kind of reading it as we're going through.
Bobcat Colwith.
Good old Gandalf. But I'm going to go 5.5.
5.5. You know what? I'm going to go 6. And I'm going to go 6 because I did send an email, and I was the first person to send an email, and I was pretty excited about that, and that made my day. And this book has been a real pleasure to read and kind of do the research on. And I think from my experience, I give it a 6. I think any kid would happy to have it. It's a great book for kid.
Sean's going 2.
He's going to go.
I'm going to give it 3 dudes.
3 dudes.
3 dudes out of 6 nuts?
He was 3 out of 6, huh?
No, 3
he's
dudes.
doing. I see what he's doing. He's saying each dude's got 2
he's
nuts.
giving it. Oh God!
Glad y'all caught that.
6 nuts.
6 nuts. I'm giving it 6 nuts because I, as a writer, am a sucker for somebody who can come up with clever stuff.
Good stuff.
As a matter of fact, if you'll give me just a moment, we are going every time every book that we have, we all sign our books. Each of us signs each book.
Oh, yeah.
So there's 3 signatures in each book. But this book, we are going to do something a little bit different. We're going to sign our names, and we're going to sign on the line as if we were visiting. But we came up with a bunch of names that. So here we go. I got it.
I can't take credit for anything that I sent you because they are Simpsons quotes.
One of mine is The Simpsons, the old classic, Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Yep.
The one I made up was Anita Break. We have Hugh Jass, Ivana Tinkle.
Those are Simpsons.
Which is always a good portal for.
Yeah. So we're gonna put some extra names in the book, maybe.
Yeah.
All right. So
I loved it. I thought it was great.
yeah, it was fun. It was definitely fun. It sparked some fun
I would
thoughts
say
throughout it, reading it in different scopes and different lenses, going, hey, get your head out of the gutter.
Future classic, in my opinion. I think it deserves to be up there with like Creepy Underpants, which is a class. Which is now a classic book.
Which on the back end of this, I wanted to address. If you guys didn't, I'm sure you did notice, we didn't do comments this time, and the reason that we didn't do comments is, The reason we didn't do comments is because there were basically no comments. And then when I say there were basically no comments, there were a few, but all the comments were like, "This is a really good book. This book was great. I like this book. It was awesome." I mean, like, there was nothing that was stand out that would make it worth like, hey, let's go back over this.
Derogatory.
Nothing. The crazies haven't come out.
I like
yet.
the random facts. Just the random.
Random squirrel facts.
Cut. Okay, go.
The 3 of us will make the most horrendous comments in Amazon. The 3 of us, we can give it some really terrible, horrendous comments.
I think we just be like, we made an entire podcast about this.
Totally, absolutely. I was joking. We wouldn't give it horrendous.
But we could put it because we did buy the book.
That would be 4 books that we had done so far.
Yeah. Holy cow. Yeah. Why haven't we thought about that?
And again, if we are in search right now of a home for a little free library.
Oh yeah.
If you're in the Sumner County area, and you know someone who would like to have a little free library with our logo posted on the side of it, we'd like to put a little free library someplace and put all the books that we've reviewed and read, and if you don't mind, our signatures in them, because we're going to keep doing that.
We're going to sign it.
We're going to keep signing these books.
A collection of these.
Yeah, but it's Anyway, so keep checking us out on socials. All the socials.
Yeah, TikTok. We are Throw the Book Podcast on TikTok. We are Throw the Book Podcast on Instagram.
Throw the Book Podcast on YouTube.
And if you want to
Facebook
email us, it is throwthebookpodcast@gmail.com. So,
and always, if you want to get to any of those resources, throwthebookpodcast.com is the hub to all of those resources. And there should be a blog, but I don't know if the blog is
in progress.
It's in progress.
It's in the works.
Progress. Yeah.
It's ever evolving. We're all just kind of picking this up and throwing ideas out there and having fun doing it.
Yeah. If you have any ideas, if you
have any ideas, go nuts.
That's
how I want to end it.
There he is.
If you see us on the street and you ask for a sticker, we probably have a sticker on it.
We do. We probably do. So
stickers.
Keep an eye out for the stickers. We got new stickers this week.
Look out for them in Nashville. We're gonna be sticking everything.
Sticking them everywhere.
That sounds so wrong. We're sticking everything.
I'm sticking it everywhere.
If you see a sticker at your local bar, it's probably put there by one of the 3 of us. The next book we're going to read is...
Where is that one? There we go.
William Joyce's A Day with Wilbur Robinson.
So I know nothing about this book.
I've never heard of this book
except
before.
that to get it new costs roughly like $250 on Amazon, but to get it used, it's like $7.
I think that was a first edition or something weird. I don't know.
That is nuts.
So we will be.
I'm going to overuse that shit until we leave this pod.
This one will be a little bit different because we're gonna the three of us are going to watch this movie. There's actually Meet the Robinsons is the Disney movie based on this.
Oh.
We're going to watch that together, and we're going to do a 15-minute reaction to that, maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we'll.
Okay. I'm gonna have to take notes. I need to get one of those little tablets we can take notes.
Yeah.
The remarkable paper.
Oh,
I mean, if it didn't cost like $700.
there's this stuff called paper and pen that work really well too. I've heard.
I am not a Luddite.
Luddite. Nice word.
Oh my gosh! All right, everyone.
I don't have anything else. You guys got anything else?
No, let's sign it off.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for
guys.
listening.
Yeah. All four of you out there.
We'll see y'all next time.
All right. Take care.
All right. Bye bye.